Hey everyone out there on YouTube, this is Clutch Situation coming back at you again with another mechanical pencil review. Today I have a pencil that many of you have been requesting for quite some time on the channel. This is by Faber-Castell and it is the TK Fine Vario L. And this particular model that I have, you'll notice the yellowish orange bottom near the lead sleeve down here. This is the 0.9 millimeter variation of the TK Fine Vario L. And I have been waiting to review this for quite some time, largely because I have a large variety of drafting pencils. I wasn't sure how I was going to like the more smooth style of the grip down here, and I wanted to be able to make sure that I was prepared to give the pencil a great review. And so I had a list of pencils that I've been wanting to review, and this one finally came up, and so I think I picked this one up on Amazon, and I'm excited to review it for everybody. And so let's just go ahead and dive right in. So the Faber-Castell TK Fine Vario L has a different body design from what you would expect from most drafting mechanical pencils. It's longer than most drafting mechanical pencils, and it has some interesting features that you tend not to see in drafting pencils, not only from the grip but also in the positioning of the lead hardness indicator, the fact that it has a twist-up eraser, the fact that it has an easily removable pocket clip, and a key feature of the mechanism of the TK Fine Vario L is that there is a mechanism control feature that allows you to control whether or not the lead is spring-loaded or not. So that's probably what we should start with here. And if you look at the body of the pencil, one of the first things people notice is that on one side there is an arrow pointing up and it says hard. And on the other side, there is an arrow pointing down, and it says soft. And what these arrows are meant to indicate is the direction that you twist the upper portion of the body of the pencil in order to engage one or the other of the lead cushioning modes. And this took me a little bit of time to figure out. At first, I thought I had a backwards pencil because for some reason, my inclination with this pencil is I'm like, oh, an up arrow pointing up hard. So for me, that's rotating the bottom part of the section this way. But actually, this is indicating rotating this way or rotating that way, keeping the grip section of the pencil stationary. And so when you rotate up to hard, the pencil acts just like any other mechanical pencil, where if I were to press down hard, and it would be difficult for me to break the lead because this is 0.9 millimeter, the lead isn't going anywhere. If we twist the other direction towards the side that is marked soft, there is a cushioning mechanism that engages for the lead so that you can push the lead down as you're writing if you have a heavy hand, so that you do not, you decrease the chances of the lead breaking. Now, the odds of the lead breaking for a 0.9 millimeter pencil are slim anyway, but it doesn't hurt to have this mechanism on other Faber-Castell TK Fine Vario Ls as well, such as 0.5. I think it also comes in 0.3, 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9. This one is also listed as 1.0, and so I think that Faber-Castell may sell 1.0 millimeter leads. A 0.9 millimeter lead will work just as well in the mechanism, and that's what I have loaded into it right now. Now, taking a tour of the rest of the pencil, we have this grip is a smooth, what feels like a stainless steel to me, that has some slight ribbing to increase the gripability. There's also this flare out towards the bottom here that prevents your fingers from sneaking down closer to where the lead sleeve is, and we have a drafting lead sleeve. Now, part of the reason why I got this in 0.9 is to make it quasi-pocket safe for me. I mean, I still wouldn't want to put this in a very fine dress shirt, but you can get somewhat of pocket safeness by having a thicker lead size. The lead hardness indicator is located near the bottom of the pencil, and it runs from 2B on the softest side, B, HB, F, H, 2H, 3H, and 4H, and then back to 2B. And so quite a wide variety of selections for the lead hardness indicator if you were to switch this up. And the yellowish orange color that you see here is for the 0.9 millimeter pencil. They use the industry standard, I believe, for colors, and so a lighter blue is the color for 0.7, black for 0.5, and brown for 0.3. Moving up the pencil, we have a twist-up eraser, And it's a high quality plastic compound white eraser. You get quite a bit of eraser. This keeps going and keeps going, keeps going. And of course there are refills for this from Faber-Castell. They are, of course, proprietary refills. Have some nice accents here. The dock here that you take out to refill the lead also has some raised, or looks like recessed plastic grating on here to make it a little easier to turn. So that's a nice little feature. One of the downsides of the TK Fine Vario L that I've noticed is that the pocket clip, while removable being a great feature, it's almost too removable. And so, for example, when I was putting this pencil into my pocket, yoink, it would just fall right off. And so I'm sure that with a pair of pliers, I could maybe tighten up the grip of the pocket clip. But if this is something where you're looking, it's the pocket clip itself isn't as springy as a lot of pocket clips are. It takes quite a bit of force to move it away from the body of the pencil, and that tends to result in it just flinging right off when you're trying to clip it to something. And so that is definitely I don't know if I'd call that a design feature. It could just be on my particular model. And so if you'd like to comment based upon your version of the pencil that you received, if you're having issues with your pocket clip, go ahead and post that down in the comments so we should know whether or not my version of the pencil has that issue or whether that's common to TK Fine Vario L pencils. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the rundown on the rating scale. First things first, though, let's test the mechanism, do the 10 click test. Okay, so make sure it's all the way recessed in there. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's see. I'd say we have about 0.8, 0.9 millimeters of lead, which is a little bit on the too much side for the kind of control that you would expect from like a Pentel mechanism or a Stettler mechanism. Let's go ahead and write about it, and this one's going to take up the whole paper. I may need to use 2 lines here. This is the Faber-Castell, originally manufactured in Germany, TK Fine Vario L. I'm not really sure what the provenance of the name is or why they named it this. That's something we could look up, find out. Never hurts to continue exploring things. So let's start off with writing experience. I found that I like the grip more than I thought I would on first inspection, but that doesn't mean that it isn't a little weird and slippery. So if slippery is a concern for you, the TK Fine Vario L is probably going to be a concern for you. So keep that in mind. I haven't not enjoyed writing with the pencil, so I'm going to give it a good for writing experience. Quality. You know, it's a pretty solid pencil overall, and the mechanism that controls the sponginess of the lead, this hard-soft mechanism, the lead cushioning mechanism, does work, as far as I can tell, as advertised. And now, granted, the eraser section up here is plastic, and it does kind of feel like a cheaper plastic, especially for a pencil of this original cost. You know, it looks like it's starting to wear as I click it in there. But, you know, overall, I'd say quality is good. We might include as part of the quality the fact that the pocket slip so easily slips off. And then features, well, I'm going to go with good plus on this thing. It's got a lot of stuff going for it. It has the lead cushioning system. It has the lead hardness grade indicator. This little fluting that happens here at the bottom of the grip that helps you to keep your fingers positioned. Pocket clip is present and metal, which is good, but it slips off, and so we sort of docked it on the quality there, and it has that nice extendable eraser. And so that's all great features. Cost, I think that this is probably where most people run into issues with the TK Fine Vario L, in that it seems to a lot of people to be pretty expensive for those limitations that I've mentioned earlier in the video. And so I think that I got this TK Fine Vario L, gosh, what did I pay for this? I bought it on Amazon, and I want to say that I spent... And I remember that I purchased it because it seemed like it had come down in price. And so I think that I paid 13 USD for it, I want to say, on Amazon. You know, I should have done my research before the video and looked it up. Okay, but it has come down in price, and that's the reason why I finally bid at it. This pencil for a long time was like $19 to $25, depending upon where you got it, and the reason why I got it is because it came down in price. And so the question is, are all these features adding up to a position in the top 10? Nope, definitely not. Although I do think that the TK Fine Vario L, kind of being the flagship mechanical pencil for Faber-Castell, at least in the drafting line, definitely deserves an honorable mention based upon its features and its quality and writing experience. I mean, I sort of see this pencil as like a workhorse pencil. It's not going to knock your socks off. It's not going to be a legacy pencil for you, but it's certainly better than the majority of mechanical pencils out there. And so, you know, depending upon how much we want to nitpick for any given video, that could be a concern for you. And so, would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it to people, but do keep all the pros and cons in your thoughts when you're deciding whether you want to invest in a TK Fine Vario L. I have overall been pleased with my experience, other than the pocket clip thing being really the only thing that has bothered me. I was surprised that the lead cushioning mechanism works as well as it does. And so, yeah, there's a lot to like here. And so I'm going to have a whole bunch more coming up on the channel for you all to check out. We're slowly slogging closer and closer to that 4,000 subscriber mark, and I'm excited with the hopes that we're going to be able to get there. I have a review of nearly the entire Stettler 925 line, and I say nearly because one of the members of the Stettler 925 line was discontinued long ago, and it's very, very difficult to get one of the 925 85s, the regulator. Very expensive pencil on the secondary market. And so I'm going to be doing the bulk of the 925 series in a review on the channel. And then I have some other things that are surprises coming up that I've ordered as well. And so thanks for watching. And if you have any comments about the TK Fine Vario L, please go ahead and put those in the comments. Let us know what your experience has been with the pocket clip. Is my pocket clip a fluke, or is this something that is common on the TK Fine Vario L? Remember, one of many reasons why I have the channel is to help you be informed in your purchases. And the more information that we can share about pencils that we like, and pencils that we like less, and pencils that we wish were different, hopefully we can help people make informed decisions for those purchases. If I do end up hitting that 4,000 subscribers, I have a special pencil to review for that is likely destined for the top 10. And then after that, I will do a top 10 for 2018 video as well, which some of you have been suggesting on the channel. And so thanks for watching. Have a great day.